Hey coloring friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here today. This is Jeanne with Color and Create with Jeanne, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you my completed pictures for the month of May. For May I colored 20 pages, which is pretty good for me. And I've worked out of 5 untouched books, which is awesome because I have just a ton of books that I have not shown any love to. So one of my goals for this year is to color in as many of those books as I possibly can. And what else can I tell you? I have 4 buddy colors for the month of May. So, I don't want to make this video super long, so let me move these to the side, clear some space, and we will get into it. I guess I'll just start at the top. We'll start with these smaller books. The first book I have here is the Art Therapy Hatchet Heroes Disney Portraits book. And I colored 2 pages in this. The first page I colored was this Winnie the Pooh page. I colored this for Meg's ABC Color Challenge 2024 hashtag. That's hosted by Megan over at Disney Meg's Coloring here on YouTube. And she chooses a letter every month. And for the month of May, the letter was W. So Winnie falls into that category. So we colored Winnie for that. And I also colored Winnie because Jamie at Jamie's Coloring Love, also here on YouTube, May is her birthday month. And she had a hashtag Jamie's Birthday with Winnie 2024. And it was to color any Winnie the Pooh page. So I figured perfect. So this is Winnie. I used Prismacolor pencils, Tule Art acrylic brush pens for the background. There's some Pentel Sparkle Pop around the gold, like in this frame. Sue Colored gel pens, which I used a little bit on the ladybug up there. A little bit of white jelly roll and some black Posca. So I'll bring you closer. Camera's picking up a little shine. But yes, that's Winnie. Always love a cute Winnie page. Another page done in the book. And the second page that I did, again, for Meg's ABC Color Challenge, is Woody. W for Woody. And for Woody, I used, on him was Prismacolor pencils. The background was Tule Art acrylic brush pens and Artex acrylic paint pens. There's a little bit of the white jelly roll here on his little bandana and Pentel Sparkle Pop on his little badge down here. So I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but a little sparkle. But love how this page turned out. Wasn't really sure what to do with the background, but I figured if I just used all like primary colors, maybe Woody would pop. And I don't know, I like how it turned out. It came out pretty cute. And that's another page done in this book. So again, that's Disney Portraits by Hatchet Heroes. The next one I'm going to show you is Art Therapy. This translates to, oh, sorry for the glare, Furballs, and it is by Diane Dufour. I have been wanting to color in this book for a while, have not gotten a chance to. And there is always a monthly color along hosted by Lavella here on YouTube, Lavella's Coloring and Colorful Diary 2018. They pick a page every month, and the page that they picked for May was this one. And I thought it was super cute and spring-like, so I decided, hey, let's go for it. So I used Prismacolor pencils. The background sky is done with gelatos and a white jelly roll. So no real sparkle or shine or anything, but I like how the background turned out. I'm pretty happy with the flowers, except for this one. I think I could have worked more on the blending. I like how my mice turned out. And I don't know, it's just finally a page done in this book. And hopefully I can catch up with other pages that they've done or continue on with the pages that they choose going forward. But yeah, it was a cute small page, and yeah. And that again is Furballs by Diane Dufour. Okay, next we have, well, I'll put this one to the side. We have Sea of Colors by Angela Gonzalez. This is a monthly color along hosted by Amanda Colors here on YouTube. Her and Megan over at Disney Meg's Coloring have their Facebook group Color With Us. You could find all of their monthly color alongs over on their channel. But Amanda hosts the AC Sea of Colors hashtag every month for this book. And for May, the page they chose was this one. Let me just move some stuff out of the way so I can open the book. Which was the mermaid, because May is mermaid. So perfect page. For this one, I used Ohuhu markers, Pentel Sparkle Pop, some white jelly roll, and some stickles. And some chalk pastels for the background. So kept it very simple, based everything in the alcohol markers, didn't do really any shading or anything. But if I bring you closer, you could see that the Pentel Sparkle Pops are on like some of the shells, her fin or her tail. The stickles are in the bubbles. There, I think it picked it up. There's some Pentel Sparkle Pop on our little octopus up there. So yeah, super cute. Another page done. That was out of the Sea of Colors. And in addition to that, she also, this is the newest book by Angela Gonzalez, Doggy Doodles. She also hosts a hashtag every month with this book. And so for May, we did the Picasso puppy. Super cute. For my page, I used Ohuhu alcohol markers and Pentel Sparkle Pop, which you could see on the center of the flowers and the paintbrush. I didn't know initially what I wanted to do with this page. I wanted, because these background wavy lines kind of threw me off. And I really wanted like him and the flowers and like whatnot to pop. So I decided to go with a rainbow palette and then make the lines in the back just black and like different shades of gray, which I think really worked, obviously, to make it pop. But yeah, there's some of the shine from the Pentel Sparkle Pop, and I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. Super cute. So again, that is Doggy Doodles by Angela Gonzalez. Okay. Next, sorry for the glare, we have 300 Mandalas by Sally Berry. In this book, I picked this book up. I try to pick it up every month, but not always. When I do this book, it's strictly alcohol marker. I really don't add anything else, but I use the Sarah Renee Clark color cards for the palette for the pages. So I did 4 pages in here for May. And for this one, I used the Sarah Renee Clark Color Cube Card 012, which is this pretty bright palette. Super cute. So I used that on here. Pretty happy with how that one turned out. The next one I used the Color Cube Card 013, which seeing it here on the mandala now looks very fall-like. It's just very dark to me. I mean, it's still okay. It turned out all right. It's another page done. But, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I wasn't, like, wowed by it, but, yeah, it's cute. The third page I did was this one. I like this one, I guess because it's so much lighter than the previous one. This was using Color Cube Card 014, which are like these beachy kind of light tones. Really like how this one turned out. And the last one I did was this one, using Color Cube Card 015. So that one turned out cute too. And that's it. Those are the 4 pages that I got done. in the 300 Mandalas by Sally Berry. Okay, next, I have two pictures, two PDFs printed out from Morning Scribbles, Frogs and Friends edition by Chris Reiniak. Now, this first page is from the Volume 2 book. Again, Amanda Colors and Disney Meg's Coloring hosts a color along every month. They've already completed Volume 1 and they've moved on to Volume 2. So this is the page they chose for May from Volume 2, this little tugboat guy. And for him, I used Ohuhu alcohol markers, chalk pastels for the background, a little bit of white Posca, and some Spectrum Noir metallic marker, which if I bring you closer, you could see is on this little hook here, a little bit on this little paddle. But yeah, I think he turned out cute. And that's the May page from Volume 2 done. And then because I joined in that color along late, they've all, again, completed Volume 1. I still have a few pages I need to catch up on. So every month I'll do the page that I choose from the Volume 2 and then go through and see what pages need to be done for Volume 1. And this is the page I chose from the Volume 1. Again, I used Ohuhu alcohol markers, Pebbles pearlescent chalks for the sky in the background, some Posca and Wink of Stella, which I put on his wings, which, yeah, there's the camera's picking that up. So it's our angry bumblebee, but I still think he turned out cute. And it's another page in Volume 1 done. So yeah, I had fun with those. Those are complete. Okay. Next, I have, this translates into, I believe, My Spring Walk by Rita Berman. Have not colored, have this book forever and have not colored in it. So this is a buddy color with the beautiful Sherry Dennewitz over on Instagram. I will try to link her channel below. I'm going to put Sherry's page up now. Sherry's page is absolutely beautiful. I love her purple bike. Purple's my favorite color. So she had finished this picture before I did. And when she sent me the picture, I was like, oh my God, I love her purple bike. I was like, all right, I'm not going to do my bike purple because she did a purple bike, but I love it. She did an awesome job with her picture. Thank you again, Sherry, for buddy coloring with me. I love your picture. And thank you again for helping me with my picture, which, to explain that, all right, my picture, what did I use on this? Prismacolor pencils for all the flowers. On the bike, I used metallic watercolors from KJ Designs by Karen. The background, I used Pebbles pearlescent chalks, and there's a little bit of Pentel Sparkle Pop, I think, like on the metal areas of the bike and some of the spokes and around the wheel and stuff like that. Let me see if I can bring you closer. Okay, so with my picture, when I did the flowers and I did the bike and I saved the background for last. And as you can see, like, it's really dark, like a dark bluish color around here. And that was it. I took the picture, I pulled it done and I took the picture and I sent it to Sherry, and I wasn't really that happy with it. Because, again, like, there was so much white space. And Sherry had suggested, like, why don't I expand, like, the background to get rid of the white space. So I got out the pearlescent chalks and I tried to lighten up this dark blue as much as I could and then kind of bring it out. And then I added the bottom, the ground area, so it doesn't really look like the bike's floating, which I think helps a lot. But again, I mean, I am still not totally happy with, like, how this area, like, fading it out. I think I could have done it more, but it was so dark. I think that's where my problem came in. So, I mean, I lightened it and tried to bring it out as much as I could. But, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it, I guess. Like that, again, not like wowed by it, but it was fun. I do like how my bike and my flowers came out. So there's always that. But again, thank you again, Sherry, for the buddy color. Maybe we could do more in this book. Get me coloring more in my Rita Bermans, because again, I don't pull them enough. But yeah, that's my first page done in my Spring Walk by Rita Berman. Okay. The next book that I pulled was A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. And of course, I pulled this one because with it being mermaid, we had to color some mermaids. So I colored this page. For this page, I used Prismacolor pencils. All around this border, all the glitter and shine is a combination of Sioux Color gel pens, Pentel Sparkle Pop, and this water or waves. I used the Ocean Watercolor set by the Art Spirits, and the color, the name of this color is Mermaid Dust, which I thought, hey, that works perfectly. And then for the instruments, like the harp and the flute, I used some Kuretake Gansai Tambi Starry Colors watercolor paints. So I'll bring you closer and you can definitely see all the sparkle and the shine, which I love, love, love. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this page turned out. I think it's super cute and sparkly and full of glittery goodness. And that is the page out of A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. Okay, sorry for the glare. Matchstick Mouse, a floral coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. And I chose to do this one because May was Mother's Day. And kept this very simple. I just used Ohuhu alcohol markers, some Prismacolor pencils, and white gel pen. Nothing shiny or sparkly on this one. But I saw this page and thought, oh, how cute. Matchstick Mouse has given his mother or his grandma or whatever mother figure this might be some flowers for Mother's Day. So why not? So, yeah, another page done. I don't pull Morgan O'Brien Matchstick Mouse books nearly as much as I should. And they are pretty simple, quick pictures. So I should really pull them more often. But I got that one done. Okay. Next, we have Mythographic Magical Earth by Joseph Cannonbang. Again, this is the first time I've colored in this book. Had it for a while. I absolutely love the illustrations in the Mythographic books, but sometimes, I guess, personally, I can feel that they're very intimidating, and I don't want to mess up the book. And so I flip through them and say, oh, I want to color this, I want to color that, but then turn away from the page. But this month, I really, really like this book. And thankfully, I had a buddy color this month with Jody at the JI Colourist here on YouTube. Again, I will try to link her channel down below. We decided, and she also had a hashtag. It was MythoMay 2024. So it was to color a picture in any of the Mythographic books. So we colored this also for her hashtag. And the page we chose was this giraffe page. I absolutely love it. It was one of my favorite pages that I actually wanted to do. So I'm really happy that she had said, yeah, let's do the giraffe page. So I will put her picture up here. Jody's picture is beautiful. It was funny. She had finished before me and sent me her picture, and I saw that, you know, her treehouse, she had done blue, and I really like how she did the roof. Like, it's almost like the light or the sun reflecting off of the roof. And I said, oh, how cool is that? And I, at that point, hadn't colored my treehouse yet. I pretty much saved the clouds and the treehouse for last because I had no clue as to what I wanted to color them. And when I saw hers and that she did like blue, I said, well, I can't do blue now. I need to do something different. So it took me a while because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. But I was like, you know what? Well, purple's my favorite color, so I'm just going to go with purple, and I'm going to do a purple treehouse. So that's what I did. But again, Jody's picture, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Jody, for getting me to finally get a page done in this book, and I had a lot of fun with this one. So turning over to my page, I used, what did I use? Derwent ink for the foliage, the tree. Yeah, just for the trees and the foliage, I used Derwent Inktense. For the sky, I used Jane Davenport Palette Pastels. I didn't want to do your typical blue sky. I wanted to do something else. I didn't want to make it a night scene. So I just kind of played around with some of the colors and did like an orangey, yellowish type color. Maybe it's a sunset or a sunrise. I don't know. But I like that it kind of makes everything kind of pop, I guess. For the giraffes, all the shading, the tree house, the stairs, all the wood platforms, the clouds, I used Holbein pencils and then white Posca for to go over the clouds and put some accents in their eyes. So I'm really happy with how my clouds turned out. Again, that was one of, besides the treehouse, that was one of the other things that I waited till last because I had no idea what color I wanted to color them. But I figured maybe, like, I decided on, like, putting in a little bit, like, a light purple, kind of maybe a reflection from the treehouse. I don't know. And then a little bit of blue in there, just to add a little bit of more color. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm really happy with how my giraffes turned out. And, yes, it is my first page completed from this book. Yay! So that is out of Magical Earth by Joseph Canonbang. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. The next book I worked in was Rooms of Wonder by Joanna Basford. This is a project book with myself and Jeanne here on YouTube, as known as BoBeanie Creates. Again, I will link her channel down below. And the page we worked on was this one. Now for me, we just recently decided to do this as a project book. So we did her whip last month, and this month we worked on the page that I had as a whip, which was a forever whip. I cannot even tell you when I began it because I don't even have a clue. I will put Jeannie's page up now. Her page is absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about her page. I love that she put in the sky cloud background. I love her color palette, that it looks light and like airy but cozy at the same time, if that makes any kind of sense. I love everything about her picture. It is absolutely gorgeous. So thank you again, Jeannie, for doing this project book with me. I love your page. For my page, excuse me, guys. When I first started it, I started with the trees and most of the foliage, the leaves down here, the leaves on the trees up here, behind this, what I made a bush. And for all of that, I used Lyra pencils and Mitsubishi Uni pencils because I had just received them as a gift and I wanted to see how they would work in this book. And honestly, I wasn't really thrilled with them. I mean, they're okay. They're good pencils. They're nice. I don't know. Maybe that's why I left it as a whip, because I just wasn't really happy with how it was turning out and how the pencils were working. I think maybe I have to go back and like kind of color and experiment with them more in some different books. But yeah, I started with those, and then that's where I kind of left it as a whip. So when we came back to it, I just said, or figured I'd go in with my Prismas. So everything else is done with Prisma. For the sky, I used Derwent Inktense. I'm not all, I mean, the sky is okay. I still need to play around and work with my Derwents more, but I'm not thrilled with it because, I guess because it's so dark and I made the leaves on the trees so dark that like they really don't just stand out. So I'm not really thrilled with that. And what else did I use on this page? I used some Pencil Sparkle Pop, some white Posca, and the Spectrum Norm Metallic paint markers. So I used Pencil Sparkle Pop on the border, some little parts of the door, the candle, the spines of the book. I am not happy with my lighting, my light sources. I think I definitely could have taken more time and worked on those, maybe widen them or something. I mean, it's okay. I tried to stick with like the same colors and color palette as far as like the oranges and like the mushrooms and like the pillow and like the pinks for like some of the books and the purples and the blues for the books. I mean, it's all right. I mean, I'm happy that it's a whip that's now done. I don't need to worry about it anymore. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'm not wowed. Not like, oh my God, look at this picture. But, you know, I tried. I did try. But yeah, that is our page done in Rooms of Wonder by Joanna Bassford. Okay. Then Out of Luna by Maria Trollet. I had a buddy color. This is the page we did. This is a buddy color with a new buddy over on Instagram, Kim. Her tag is I and my pets too. So I, again, will try to link her down below. And she reached out to me and asked if I'd like to color in this book and do a mermaid page. And when she first reached out to me, I had no idea that there was a mermaid page in here. And I said, what is she talking about? I actually had to look through the book and I'm like, wow, all right, sure. So again, for mermaid, I will post her picture now. This is Kim's picture. It is beautiful. And what I like about her picture most is her color palette that she went with. Typically, like, I think of a jellyfish, and like, you know, majority of the time you don't see them done in like yellow. I mean, typically, like, you know, your purple, your pink, your blue, you know, maybe like rainbow colors, kind of. You know, like, I haven't seen a whole lot of jellyfish in like this yellow color. And I was like, you know, that's really different. That's cool. Like, she totally went on a different color scheme, and I love that. So thank you again, Kim, for this buddy color. I had fun, and I absolutely love your picture. And for mine, what did I use? I was struggling with this picture. For the background, the water, I used Neocolor 2, which I'm okay with how it turned out, but it wasn't really what I had in my head. So I think I really need to just practice and work more with the Neocolor 2s. Yeah, I don't know if I rushed it or I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. I mean, again, it's okay, but I'm not like, it wasn't what I had in my head. But again, Neocolor 2s for the background, Prismas for everything else. There's some Pencil Sparkle Pop, which was used around the border, and Toolie acrylic brush pens, which I used on the top of the jellyfish over here, and then I just dotted it all around his tentacles. So I'll bring you closer and maybe if you could see better. Again, I wasn't sure of colors like that. I knew that I was going to do my jellyfish purple. I wanted this anemone and the mermaid to kind of stand out along with the jellyfish, but I didn't want everything to be like the same colors. So I do like how this coral turned out. And I am pretty happy with the mermaid. These two fish right here, I was going to do orange, but I didn't want them to clash with like especially this one with the orange coral. So I just went for a darker color. Brought some purple down into these. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the page. Again, Neo Color 2 background needs some work, but overall, I think it's pretty good. So that is my page done from Maria Trulli's Luna. Okay. The next book is Mini Mania Coloring Book Volume 1 by Gabby Wolf. And this is a monthly color along. The hashtag is Complete Mini Mania, hosted by Jess here on YouTube as Coloring Bumblebee. And the page that was chosen for May was this bunny carrot field page, I guess I'll call it. I don't know. Super cute. I based everything with Ohuhu alcohol markers, went in for shading with Prismas. There's a little bit of white jelly roll and some pencil sparkle pop, which you see around the border. So again, nothing too crazy, sparkly, shiny, except for the border. But it was a fun page to color, super cute. I think I have like still 2 pages, because again, I colored this color along late too. So I think I have like the January and February page that they colored that I have to catch up on. But yeah, this was the May page and it's done and I like it. Again, that is Mini Mania, Volume 1 by Gabby Wolf. Okay, I think I have 2 more. 2 more, guys. Okay. I have been wanting to color in an Erie book for a while now, and I was flipping through them, and this is Romantic Country, The Third Tale by Erie, and the page that I decided to do in there was this one. And again, I chose this one for Mermaid, obviously. This page is a double spread entitled Mermaid Bay, and I really had a lot of fun with this one. For the sky, I used Albrecht Dürer. The water, Neo Color 2. Again, not the best, but it passes. I'm okay with it. Everything else is colored with Prismacolor pencils. I used Artex acrylic markers. I went around the flowers with those because I wasn't liking the black outline. And I just wanted to kind of tone it down, so I used the markers to go over those. There's some Ohuhu white gel pen, liquid pearls on the little necklace over here on the dolphin and over here, and some stickles in her hair, the center of some of the flowers, her flower over here. So yeah, let me see if I could bring you closer. I really am kind of happy with how this page turned out. I'm happy I was able to finish it since it was a double page spread. And it went towards Mermaid. And yeah, that is my Mermaid Bay page. Super happy with it. And again, Romantic Country, The Third Tale by Erie. And then my last page for May is from Mythographic Color and Discover Wild Summer by Joseph Cadenbang. This is the newest book that was released, and I knew I absolutely love this book and knew I had to have it. I saw a few different flip throughs of it on YouTube, and I said, wow, like I liked the Magical Earth book, but I think I like this one a little bit more. And so I had to color in it. And of course, I didn't really know what I wanted to color, so I just went with the first page. I colored this page, and I have to tell you, I was really nervous because I had also just gotten the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers, and I wanted to try them out because typically I color with alcohol markers, but I don't usually color an entire page and like use them to blend or whatnot. Like I'll typically just put them down as a base and then go in with pencil. But I really wanted to start practicing and trying to color with just markers and see if I can get them blended and whatnot. And I thought the tri-blends might actually help me. But I was nervous because it's like that, a brand new book. And the very first page I colored, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh my God, what if it's a disaster? And what if I mess it up? And I'm going to be really upset. But I think I just really tried to take my time, and I think it came out okay. Again, I still need to kind of play with them, but the entire page, the entire page is based, and I used those. I did go in a few spots with Prismacolors, like for her skin, her hair, a little bit on these bigger fish. I went in with some Prisma. That was it. Everything else is just the marker. And then I used, there's some Ohuhu white gel pen in areas like around these little water areas over here. And then I used Coliro Pearl Color watercolor sets for some areas of these fish, the starfish, and the water, just to give it a little shine. So if you look at that, I don't know, oh there, the camera picks it up a little bit. Just to add a teeny bit of shine is in that. So that is my page that I am really pretty happy with from Wild Summer. So that is it, guys. Those are all my pages from May. I will probably be recording a June coloring plan coming up soon. And if you like what you see, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. And I hope that you all have an awesome June and get all those pages colored. And I can't wait to see them. All right, take care, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.